Truth Seeker Learn here. Okay, today we're going to do multiplication and division equations. We've already done addition and subtraction, so let's do the multiplication and division. I'll come back to the addition and subtraction at a later date and in a later video, and it'll be more complicated. But let's just do this first. Okay. They're simple but relevant. Okay, 5x equals 30. Well, these equations that I'm about to do involve multiplication and division. And the fact that this says 5x equals 30 means 5 times x, whatever x is, and we know that x is a missing number. So this means 5 times x equals 30. So of course, we can think to ourselves, well, it's 6. Of course it is, but we have to do it the proper way, follow proper procedure. So what we do is we do the inverse of 5 times x, because that's what that means. 5 times x equals 30. And the opposite of multiplication is division. Remember the inverse when we want to move to one side of an equal sign to another. So we divide by 5. Divide by 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. X is 6. Now if I want to check this, I go 5 times 6 equals 30. And of course 5 times 6 is 30, and 30 equals 30. So that's fine. So that works. Let's do a few more. (48) equals 16x. Okay, which means 16 times what number equals 48? Well, we could think of it ourselves, right? But let's do it right. We would do the opposite operation. So that's division. 16 divided by 16 is 1. We bring the x down, and then we do it over here. 48 divided by 16, which of course is easy. It's 3. So x is 3. And if I wanted to check it, I go 48 equals 16 times 3. 48 equals 48. Check. I know it works. Let's do another one. Here's an easy one. 100y equals 500. Which really means 100 times y equals 500. Meaning what number times 100 equals 500? Well, we know it's 5. But let's pretend we don't know. So then we do the inverse operation. Watch what I do. 500 divided by 100 is 5. If we want to check it, we go 100 times 5 equals 500. And 500 equals 500. Check. All right, now these are some easy ones. Let's do another type now. X over 9 equals 5. Now this says x divided by 9 equals 5. What number divided by 9 is 5? Well, we could think of something if we sat here. But let's do it the easy way. Whenever we have a variable as a numerator, and then a number, a denominator, equaling a number by itself, all you do is multiply that denominator times that number it equals. X equals 45. Ta-da, you're done. It's very simple. Now let's prove it if it's correct. We just come over here and we go 45 divided by 9 is 5. Well, 45 divided by 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, I'm correct. So that means 45 divided by 9 is 5. 5 equals 5. Check. Very simple. Now let's do another one. We'll kind of mix it up a little bit for you. See if we can do one. See if I can find one that you might. Here's one. X over 21 equals 6. What number divided by 21 is 6? Well, I think it's going to be a large number. But all we have to do is multiply 21 times 6. Let's do it. 21 times 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Ah, it's 126. Now I could check it. 126 divided by 21 is 6. And that is true. That is true. If you wanted me to prove it, I could do 21 divided by 126. Well, of course, I do comparative numbers, meaning I would round that to 20 in my head and say, 20 into 126. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Ah, that's 6. So that is right, 6. It's 126. That's it. So I know it works. 126 divided by 21, excuse me, divided by 126 divided by 21 is 6. So it's 6. Okay. Now let's see. Now what if we had a different situation? Trying to find, oh, here we go. Well, we don't really see this. Well, let's do this. This is a baby one. Uh-oh, I threw an m in there. 12 times m equals 12. What number times 12 is 12? Well, come on. It's 1. Bingo. I don't think I even have to check that, because 12 times 1 is, of course, 12. Now, what if we had this situation? Now, the variable is in the denominator. Now what do? Watch. We do the same procedure I told you, which is to multiply the denominator times whatever number it equals. So we do 100 equals 10x. Okay, but now we have to go further, another step. Now we do 10 divided by 10. 100 divided by 10 is 10. Now let's see if, now this was 2-step, and I'll do more 2-step. But I want you to understand that the denominator can be a number and it can be a variable. But you follow the same procedure. Multiply it times the number it equals. Now, if it's a number, usually you don't have to go any further, unless there's another situation going on. But in this case, when it's a variable, you have to do another step, which means you have to divide. Okay? Let's do it over here. Let's see if it's, well, I'll do the check here. 100 divided by 10 is 10. Let's see if I'm right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You betcha. It's correct. Let's try another one like that. Okay, 39 divided by y is 3. What number divided by, 39 divided by what number, excuse me, is 3. Do the procedure I told you. Multiply the y times the 3. 39 equals 3y. Then we divide by 3. Divide by 3. And you know in algebra what you do on one side you have to do on the other. It's like a scale. And 3 into 39. 3 into 1 is 3. 3 into 9 is 3. So it's actually 13. Now let's see if I'm correct. 39 divided by 13 equals 3. 3 equals 3. Correct. Easy, 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 easy. Now, what if, let me see. Two x divided by 100 equals 10. Look at this one. Might be a little complicated, but we'll see. Do the same procedure. 100 times 10. Okay. I'll bring the 2x down. Now, what's 100 times 10? Let's do it over here. And I'm going to do videos of multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. I like to put an x so that I know I move over. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 1 is 1. 1, 0, 0, 0. 1,000. Cool. Two x equals 1,000. 2 times what number is 1,000? Let's see. Let's do it over here. 2 into 1,000. 2 cannot go into 1, but it could go into 10 5 times. 2 times 5 is 10. 0, we bring the other zeros down, add zeros here, it's 500. X is 500. X is 500. So this is saying 2 times 500 divided by 100 is 10. See if that makes any kind of sense. I'm going to have to do it over here. There's not enough room. 2, this is my check. 2 times 500 divided by 100 is 10. Well, 2 times 500 is 1,000. Divided by 100 is 10. Because if I had 10 $100 bills, I'd have $1,000. So 10 is 10. Ta-da! All right, we're almost done with this video here, but let's just do one more. These crazy birds. Let's do one. I want to pick one that's a little, well, we'll do it. We could do an easy one just real quick, just to make sure you're getting this. 7 times y equals 42. What number times 7 is 42? Well, we all know, but if we know our 7 times table or our 6 times table, we know. Let's do inverse operation. 7 divided by 7, y equals 6. Now, let's see if I'm right. 7 times 6 equals 42. Well, 7 times 6 is 42. Right? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. 42 equals 42. Cool. We're done. Okay. That's the lesson for today. We'll do more next time. Check out truthseekerlearning.com for more information. And I'll see you next time.